Hi and welcome to No Second Season. It's Sunday the 19th of March today, so it's autumn in Australia. There's one Albury tradition that I haven't taken part in, and that is floating. It's a popular pastime here in Albury on public holidays. What it is floating by any means down the Murray River. I've never really done it properly. I've swum in the Murray River, but I don't go out into the middle, into the fast current. And the reason for that is it has a lot of sediment. It's very murky. It's sparkly as well. There's lots of mica in it, but it is sedimentary, so you can't see. It's not clear water, and I just don't like it. Gives me the willies. So a friend of mine, Anne Fitzpatrick, who happens to be the author of this book, is going to show me how it's done. Hopefully I won't embarrass her in front of people. I won't go into great detail about Anne's book here. I'm hoping that while we're floating, she'll talk about her book. Now, I can tell you it's called The Cycle of Learning. For reasons that I'll let Anne tell you, she decided to cycle around Australia. She wasn't a cyclist of any great note. She rode a bike, but she wasn't a long distance cyclist. And this book, 250 pages, she goes all the way around Australia. So it's fast moving, it's very funny, quite gritty. I bloody love it. I've read it 3 times now, it's so good. It does inspire me, and I'd like to do the same one day. So I'm just here at Noriel Park where I'm meeting Anne, and she's going to show me how to float. This is Chloe, and the little one's Cody, and this is Anne and Kate.
Putting the dog on that floaty for me.
Oh. Cody. And the little pooch is going for a float. Yeah.
That.
Oh, it's not too bad.
And then just
What is in there? A beam or something?
yeah, just between here and here. There's some more rocks. And then where is it? Yeah, there's some more wood, and then up here is a smooth beam you can both stand on. So yeah, it's a beam that goes along here.
Okay.
Are you on it?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it'll just be cold, but you warm up really fast. At first it's really cold, but just keep breathing and then it will.
My first floating lesson with Anne.
Okay, come on in.
I'm not going very fast.
That's alright. Just kick your way. Float down into the middle.
I'm not moving. I'm like a brick.
It's okay, just keep kicking towards.
What scares me is its murkiness.
Yeah, because you just can't see what's under.
See.
But so
Oh,
that's
it's
where,
nice.
as long as you've got something you're floating on,
Yeah.
you'll be right. It's when people like
I'd
jump in
probably
head first or something. It's a problem.
Yeah. But it's not, it looks a whole lot faster than it is. So Anne, I was just telling the viewers
Yes?
about your book. So Anne, what made you cycle around Australia?
I guess I was looking for a bit of an adventure on my bicycle, and when I thought about doing a cycle touring trip, the more I thought about it, I thought, well, I could go for a couple weeks or a month, and I thought, I may as well just go the whole hog and go around Australia. And there was a project in India which I was wanting to raise some money for. I thought, well, I could incorporate the two together and try and raise some money while I was doing a big ride.
And you make it sound as though you raised 3 pence. What did you actually raise?
Well, it actually wasn't that. I raised $50,000
Excellent.
for a trust fund to support young people in rural India access tertiary education. but I didn't really enjoy the fundraising, so I'm not a fundraiser, I discovered. But I did manage to reach that target.
You've done really well. Now, I'm reading your book. We're so very similar. We're different in many ways, but very similar in not wanting to ask people for money and not expecting people to give me money just because I'm having fun riding my bike.
Yes, exactly.
So you did really well, and there's some funny bits in the book, absolutely hilarious. There's some sad bits as well. What's your funniest moment? Can you think of one that is just one of your anecdotes that resonates still today?
Weird funny was like maybe how much my standards dropped, and I did find myself doing some things I look back on and feel embarrassed about, like eating food that I might have found by the side of the road or drinking water I found in bottles by the side of the road, which wasn't funny at the time.
No, that was survival.
I feel a bit embarrassed. I didn't really need to either, necessarily. But
okay, that's just weird. Oh, but it is a very funny book. I think it's available on Amazon, isn't it, still?
Most booksellers, online booksellers, so Book Depository, Amazon, most booksellers I think have it available. It's on Kindle too, I think.
Okay, so have a look out for The Cycle of Learning by Anne Fitzpatrick. It's a really good read. I've read it, as I said, 3 times, and I laugh every time. It's so funny, but it's very fast moving. Round Australian 250 pages is some going. Well, it's less than 250, isn't it, I think?
I had to edit it down a lot.
Yeah, you must have done.
Yeah, I had a really good editor actually. She really got me to cut it down more and more, and parts that she wanted me to just expand a bit or to cut down. So she was very good there.
Okay. Yeah. Is there bits you wish you'd left in?
The original was based on, I did a blog as I was riding around. So I had a day-by-day blog. So I still have access to that if I'm trying to remember things that I did at school. Now when we get around this corner, Ange, we're going to start then kicking into the shore once we go around the corner.
Okay. So just to let you know, this floating is very serene. From the bank it looks really fast and scary, but once in the middle it's just really nice. But that might just be because Anne's holding my hand, because it's the same with skateboarding. If someone's holding my hand, I can do it. Or if I'm hanging onto the wall, I can do it. As soon as I let go, I panic. So do we need to try and turn?
Yeah, we'll kind of just kick in towards the shore this way, but we've still got plenty of time. We're actually going to go right around more before we kick out. Just the way the angle of the current goes, it pushes us more away. If you want, you could grab this cool noodle, Ange, and I can pull you in a little bit.
Well,
go on.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yep.
I'm getting pulled by the noodle. Are we going over to there?
Yeah, we're actually going to go around the curve more and go in around the beach.
Okay.
But still grab one if you want, because then we can, as I said, just the way the current goes.
Yeah, so the current's pushing us straight on, but we're going to get up to the shore just around this bend, and it's pushing on quite strong. Oh, I'll let go. Let's see if I can. Get myself over there. I'm not sure. I'm trying.
Grab this poor noodle again.
I seem to be moving, but I don't know if enough.
Yeah, it's just very slow, that's all. Keep holding on.
So we're standing up now. There's Anne. And we're getting out just here.
Body coming. Never go in the water.
Katie.
Cody, don't you shake on those people's clothes. Come here, Cody.
So that's the end of my first float down the Murray River. Quite enjoyed it. It was really nice. With the bodyboard it was hard to steer, so perhaps next time I won't use the bodyboard. I really enjoyed it. It was much nicer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be really fast. The water looks like it's moving quite fast, but it was very serene and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So from me and the Murray River, it's a goodbye for now.